man on the corner of the street. No means to feed, no place to live. His only faith is in what he sees. He has no dreams, so he's got not much to lose. Daily bread is all he seeks, not just for him, but his wife and kids. He tells his story and I felt so sorry. Me, just a passerby, I missed all my worries. I had just one thing to say. Ẹnikẹ́ni tí ìwọ bá nípa láti ṣe ìrànlọ́wọ́ fún o, òun náà lẹ́nìkejì rẹ̀ tọ́jú rẹ̀. Ẹnikẹ́ni tí ìwọ bá nípa láti ṣe ìrànlọ́wọ́ fún o, òun náà lẹ́nìkejì rẹ̀ tọ́jú rẹ̀. Seen a girl crying in the middle of the road, no one who cares and no one to console. She's not even privileged to go to school. Working day and night to feed our younger ones. Father's always drunk, the mother had to run. She's lost all hopes and sees the end of the road. She tells our story and I felt so sorry. Me, just a passerby, I missed all my worries. I had just one thing to say. Ẹnikẹ́ni tí ìwọ bá nípa láti ṣe ìrànlọ́wọ́ fún o, òun náà lẹ́nìkejì rẹ̀ tọ́jú rẹ̀. Ẹnikẹ́ni tí ìwọ bá nípa láti ṣe ìrànlọ́wọ́ fún o, òun náà lẹ́nìkejì rẹ̀ tọ́jú rẹ̀. Ẹnikẹ́ni tí ìwọ bá nípa láti ṣe ìrànlọ́wọ́ fún o, òun náà lẹ́nìkejì rẹ̀ tọ́jú rẹ̀.
Yes, everyone! It's a beautiful Christmas day. Welcome to the show. I am Morayo Afolabi Brown. Hi, ladies.
Hi.
Merry Christmas to you guys.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to our audience.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you so much for coming. Please have a seat. Honorable Karim, thank you for being here. We appreciate you. Daniel, the rest of the team, thank you very much for always coming and supporting us. Ladies, so how you guys doing?
We're doing amazing.
It's Christmas.
It's Christmas, really.
Yeah, so Topsy, how you doing? How are you?
I was really hoping to dance in, you know, like Christmas for me is dance.
You're always dancing.
Yes,
Calm
you know,
down.
every excuse to dance. So I'm looking forward to the dance time later. I'm super excited about Christmas. One, because I get to spend time with family. My kids are with me. And this is probably the second Christmas I have my kids with me. Usually, I ship them off to my mom. But they are old enough now and they don't want to go to grandma's house. They want to be in our house. So
We get to pick.
yes.
That's nice. How you doing, sweetheart?
I'm doing
Mariam?
great.
This your about to fly dress.
Thank you.
Lovely.
I love it. Thank you. Thank
And
you.
the
Have you seen like about to fly?
Yeah.
Love
The earrings.
And my earrings, I was saying to Obiajulu today that my earrings are called Go Big or Go Home.
Very nice.
Yeah, thank you. I'm so
So what did you
excited.
do over the weekend? Anything hot?
Please, all my help on holiday. So I've been the house help in the house.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Now I know why all those women have been saying, wife not cook. Jesus.
It's a lot of
It's
work.
a lot of work to be a full-time housewife.
It is.
You're running
Nima,
up and
welcome
down
to the
trying to
club.
make sure. And then my son is the one that says, when is breakfast ready? As he's eating breakfast, when are we eating lunch?
Imagine.
So
Anyway.
now you appreciate your help.
Yes,
in
but then the
house.
good side of it is that you get to bond with your kids
Yes, you
better.
spend time
Yeah.
with
And then
them.
they're
Yeah.
learning from you. You're
Monitor what
teaching
you're
them.
eating.
Exactly.
Right.
You notice
And they even
little
help you in the
things.
kitchen because over the
Yes.
weekend I was helping help in the kitchen and my daughter was sweeping. Actually,
Yeah.
we're going to buy her own special broom for her.
Really?
The one that because the other one is too long. But now she
Yeah.
has her own proper broom and pan.
That's
so,
cool.
I mean,
Really
it was
good
fantastic.
bonding time.
Yeah, good bonding.
How you doing, Nima?
Anima is very fine. So we thank God for a new lease of life. On Saturday, we had a small family something. And I'm very grateful to God for a successful and a new lease of life. I'm just happy.
So the thing is,
successful
Nima is not meant to
food.
mention, you know.
Yes.
She's not mentioning anything,
But
so she's just telling us.
From
as
the bottom of my
successful-
heart, I'm just very happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay.
don't understand. Speaking French.
Don't worry.
So don't
You will
say.
get it later.
How are you doing, Abaya Julu?
I'm doing amazing.
I love the gold and black.
Thank
hair.
you. And my sweetheart is in the building. My
you like?
Olowo Orimi
Where
is
is he?
around. He's in the reception. He doesn't want to
Seriously. I hope he's watching. Oga, well done.
So,
Thank you.
I'm
Obiadulu has
really-
emptied your account, but my shoes are so beautiful. Very beautiful. I'm wearing my
So
Christmas
I want to do a
shoes.
shout out to him. Thank you, darling, for loving me, taking care of me.
Ew.
He was
All
actually
this
frowning
scope.
this morning that, why are you going to work on Christmas Day? I'm like, this is the
Not
new
tele-
reality
Now,
right
stop
now.
television. Television doesn't go on break.
I'm telling you.
Of course, you say thank you. After you don't take you to America, go America.
Come back.
I come back.
Before.
Mariah, please, you must have gist today.
What's happening?
Honestly,
What's happening?
just like Mariam, the help is gone.
Yeah.
So I'm having to have breakfast. Even today, this morning, we don't do akara no already before I left the house.
Wow.
Just, yes, now, because hey, gotta do what you gotta do, you know. So
But Mariah, you don't talk about this thing. And I was just seeing someone how Mariah gets back from work and she's still cooking. The last time she cut her hand cutting fish, and they were like, "No, Mariah, no way." She doesn't look like. But the point is, she does.
That's it,
She
though.
does the work.
yeah, so we've blended pepper this morning.
I mean, we're meant to
Pepper,
do the work. Don't make it
I'm
do
telling
that.
you,
We are
so-
wise.
I
So
know supposed to do the
Saturday
work.
and Sunday was crazy because you know I was there. I mean I could understand what Nima was going through. You know how I thank God that she was around to help me clean the house, but most of the cooking I had to do it, and it was cool. Somebody gave us turkey.
Wow.
You know, we get it. I didn't get rice this Christmas. Though. No, I was really banking that I would get rice. I didn't buy rice thinking I would get rice. They didn't give me one. In fact, we're now mizing rice on Christmas Day.
Let me even say something before we go. My kids, I was saying to someone over the phone that I don't have any help, and my daughter was like, she seemed upset, but I'm here, mommy, I've been helping.
really?
So yes, I need to shout out to my little helpers. They have been helping.
All right, let's
and
go
my
to
mom
David
as
and
well.
Daniel, thank you for sitting down at home. They say we should shout out to them.
All right, we have and Gufran is in the building.
Yes.
We have to see that's
my
Nima's
real help,
daughter.
oh. I dare not
She's
do
around somewhere running around. Anyway, we're going to go on a break. Obviously, there's no paper review because we didn't review paper today. We've taken out paper review time.
Yes.
When we come back, we'll just tell you what the headline said. And we'll go straight to Christmas. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Thanks for staying with us. So we'll just breeze through this very quickly. Buhari, Nigeria recorded many unnecessary deaths in 2018. Drunk BRT driver flees after knocking down naval officer's wife. 2019 budget to wait till after poll, says National Assembly members. Buhari will campaign at Akwa Ibom Stadium, Enang insists. Sophie Oluwole, I thought it was Oduwole. Sophie Oluwole dies at 83. Buhari Tinubu Ofemo mourns. Despite 6 meetings, no pact with federal government, says ASU. And Otedola to sell Fort Oil shares, exit fuel business. Wow, I wish we read that story. But any story jump at anybody?
The Navy officer, if it was you, will you wait? Navy officer's wife.
I know, but actually, he didn't run away. He, according to the police, they said
Right.
he jumped down and came straight to the police to report the incident. He was drunk, driving a BRT bus, and the people inside were complaining. And he kept driving. He was playing music at the same time, multitasking.
Sadly,
while
someone
on the
died,
road.
but I think we'll remember now to have a proper check before people get into the buses. They used to
Talking
do that
about
in the
deaths,
beginning.
Sophie Oluwole
Sophie
died.
Oduwole was
Oluwole.
Oluwole is a professor and a philosopher. She is known and renowned for promoting Yoruba values,
Yeah.
promoting
She's an Africanist.
indigenous language, and she's an African. And she's been on our show, and she got me back into speaking to my kids in Yoruba. And I hope that her legacy lives on, and she's remembered for what she stood for,
Exactly.
our values.
Moving on very quickly now to Vanguard. My word, my bond on free, fair, violent-free poll, says Buhari. Fuel subsidy drops to 20 naira per litre, says NNPC. Kidnap, UK cautions citizens against visiting Northeast, Zamfara, Katsina, and others. Let's move on very quickly now to Daily
Our
Sun.
president has
Our
wished us
president-
Merry Christmas.
And they always do every year. and I
No,
think
the
that's today.
president wished us Merry Christmas yesterday, and he said that all across religious line, across ethnicity, we should all work together and support and respect one another. Also promised us free and fair elections.
Non-violent.
All right.
Let's
Moving
mention
on
it.
to Daily Sun. Daily Sun. Christmas frenzy. Buhari Atiku Governors Kalu task Christians on Yuletide. Buhari orders military to end killings in Zamfara. Bade abductors free farm manager after collecting 3 million naira ransom. And Ohaneze calls for dismantling of multiple roadblocks in Southeast. Nigerian Tribune. Zamfara, Buhari considers military option, sends chief of air staff. Let's see, Femi Otedola sells Fort Oil. I wish somebody read that story.
I did.
Oh,
So it's
tell us what happened.
75% of his shareholdings that he's selling off. And really, he's just saying that...
Only 5%.
75%. That's like most
That's
of
a
it.
lot of it.
Yeah, that's a lot of it. And he's saying that the downstream sector has gone through a lot of changes, and he's just trying to maximize the opportunities in refining or refinery
So we're
and
suspicious.
petrochemical. So
But we know he's also going into politics now.
No, we think
no,
he
but
wants to
would
partner
he
with
sell all his
friend.
business to just run for
Dangote,
whatever
the
office?
refinery in Lekki.
I'm looking for any other human interest. There's none actually, so let's move on. That's all we can take a front page review. Oh, there's something on this day you want to take.
This Zamfara is human interest. I
Yeah.
was hoping that
In
we'll
this
get to
day?
it. So there's been kidnaps back to back in
In
Zamfara.
Zamfara.
And all the interventions and killings and the interventions by the military and security agencies is not curbing the excesses. It led to a riot by the people, the IDPs, and
For
they-
real, a
they
riot?
burnt down the
so
secretariat.
they burned down
Oh.
secretariat. Three of the protesters were killed by stray bullets. Unfortunately, about 19 of them were injured. And I remember we were talking about Zamfara has just been going through a lot of
Banditry.
security
And the
issues.
governor is
You know,
the head of the...
Last time, I think I
Governor's
spoke about
Forum.
20 people who were killed in a mosque.
I've
Do
not
you
heard.
understand?
I've not heard Governor Yari.
Yes,
on
Governor
this.
Yari
I've
is the
not-
head of the
I'm
Nigerian
waiting.
Governors Forum, and we're expecting him to speak up concerning the violence
Exactly.
in the states.
And security, how he plans to secure the people of his state.
Yes.
Let's go on a break now. It's Christmas season. We're excited. When we come back, we'll go straight into our Christmas special. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Thanks for staying with us. So Christmas, as we all know it, is a time for celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ. However, some people are coming up with all sorts of stories saying that we should not celebrate Jesus Christ on this special day. People like Daddy Freeze and Co. Telling us, Pastor said this one, it's not in the Bible. And that, should we or should we not celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ? Join the conversation, 070-80668014. You can also tweet to us at TVC Connect. Please hashtag YoVTVC so we can read your tweets. All right, so it's hot.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. So it's pretty hot. I mean, Christmas is hot and everybody's excited. And suddenly, somebody just threw sand in our gari and said something. Let's hear.
So
I'm sure,
the
did
man
you
in
guys hear?
question-
Let's hear what he
The man
said.
in question says, did Christ ask us to celebrate his birthday? No, in capital letters. Did the disciples or apostles ask us to celebrate his birthday? No, in capital letters. Did the Bible or Torah instruct us to celebrate his birthday? No. So where did we get this nonsense from, according to him?
But we celebrate our own.
Yes.
We celebrate our own birthdays, Abi. We don't.
We do.
And the Bible said, number your
That's
days.
own now.
We celebrate our birthdays and we celebrate New Year. It's not the
Well.
Bible. So why you see,
For
why
a
do
long
we
time,
must we?
I have had a problem with, because Jehovah's Witnesses were the ones who created the doubt in my mind as a young girl. I bought most of their books and I read and I heard that Christmas is a pagan worship. I was scared. But growing up, I understood the commercial value of it. In Islam too, the Prophet ﷺ never celebrated his birthday, but you hear every Maulid now, people making noise, marching out and doing that. They want to do party. It's us who want to do party. The person that came faced the work God gave him. He passed the message, he preached love, he preached tolerance, he preached, and all the excesses, all the extras that we have today is because of we redefining what the message is. You know, adding our own and removing
So
some.
it's not today that we found a way to merge religion with tradition, because we are human beings and we are used to some things. When we acquire a new habit, we need to let go of one thing or the other. You cannot acquire a new habit without letting go of one thing before. So the idea of Christmas was in a way that for us to let go of this worship of idols, let's acquire this same celebration but with a good value. I think the problem is where we don't understand that Christmas is not when Christ was born, but it's a celebration
Of his birthday.
of his birthday.
They pause right there.
We're
because
marking
for me,
it.
Tokwe, that is it. Don't put too much English in this matter. Christ came and did not come. Yes or no?
He came.
So he came. At least somebody gave birth to him. Yes or no? So
somebody
we
did.
picked a day to say, okay, we are celebrating the day he was born. Is that a sin?
No.
So what is the issue?
Morayo, for Christmas celebration, some sects have come out to say that you are celebrating or you are worshiping or you're marking the birthday of somebody else who is not Christ. But the thing I want us to take out is, what is the celebration all about? Is it a celebration where we are focusing on the Savior and what he has done for us? Or a celebration where we are just, doing things our own way?
Eating,
so as a
drinking.
Christian, what is the significance of what you are doing today? That should be the
You're in the classroom. Let me come to Mariam.
I wanted to ask questions.
Mariam, please.
Okay, Mariam, go.
Because you're busting Mariam's son's bum right now.
Oh my
He's
God.
watching TV and he's excited about Christmas.
I agree with Tokwe in the sense that what we celebrate right now is the birth of Christ, and whatever it is that it represented to the pagans is what it represented to them. But what is our own motive? What's our own intention? What are we celebrating? And so we have decided to use that day. And for me, it is the same explanation I would have given, which is this particular day signified something that was not, acceptable or not good, and we have turned it into something that we can, that is good. The only problem that I have now is that really we're moving away from what I think the original idea is, which is to celebrate Christ, celebrate love, sharing, and we've made it commercial. We're marketing things, we're spending so much money. Recently, I saw on Facebook a picture of someone cutting his hand, and then the thing goes, his blood drops down, and then it forms like a bow over a gift. So we're killing ourselves so much just for the Christmas, the one-day Christmas. We're spending so much, all our resources, all our happiness, we just put it on just that one day.
Right.
We're
Let
not
me take
really
this call
celebrating
from
Christmas
Jos.
anymore.
Good morning, are you there?
Who's calling from Jos?
Hello, you there?
Just people.
I can't hear you. Sorry, I think we lost that call.
Oh, Jos, is it too cold?
Oh,
Hello, you
sorry.
there?
So, are you there? You are not there.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Go ahead, please.
So back to
Good morning.
Good morning. Go ahead.
Yeah, good morning.
We can hear you.
he's not sure.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Sorry.
We're not getting him.
So freeze.
I wanted to quickly harp on
Yeah.
what Miriam said, because somebody made a post and said Christmas used to be much more fun when he was younger. And another person said, because it's not your money. As a child, all you see is the Christmas dress,
Yes,
the
the
food, the outings.
And how it
But
came
the
about,
parents
you don't
are the
know.
ones that bear the brunt and spend so much of their hard-earned resources for that Christmas. And even back in the villages then, you have people who slave all year in Lagos or
And
these
then
big
the
cities, and then they come to the village with everything they've worked for, they squander, and January, everybody's eyes are shining.
Yes,
But
that's all
you see,
over.
for me, I think that while we celebrate all of this, the commercialness has value to people, because some people make their entire money, their bulk money, during this festive season. But we must be aware that as we grow older, open your eyes to the reality on ground. What is this season about to you? Daddy Freeze just wants controversy, because we all know that it's not his birthday in real fact. Any Christian knows it
Not
isn't.
not
so,
everybody.
no, every
What do
Christian
you mean
knows,
he wants
except you didn't read your Bible. So when you now come up with that controversy to spoil Christmas, like Maria said, Pog Sansa inside our gari for Christmas, we know we're
Let me take this
celebrating
call,
the
then I'll come to
occasion.
Nima. Dayo, are you there? Thanks for calling from Magodo.
I'm there. Good morning.
Good morning. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, ma.
Go ahead.
Merry Christmas to everybody in the house.
Merry Christmas!
Yeah. The thing I think we pay too much attention to Daddy Freeze. And
Thank you.
This is guy is an attention seeker.
Thank you.
He seeks so much attention. This guy is becoming irrelevant, and he wants attention. And I see you guys, we
Okay,
should not leave him. He just, this guy he tries to bring up topics so that people will continue being popular. His account on Instagram is not even verified. I don't know why the guy is just
Thank you very much. See, I don't want us listen. I don't want us bashing.
hold on,
Hang in there.
Mariah.
I'll come to you, ma'am. I don't want us bashing that the freeze. Separate the message from the messenger.
Yes.
Some people actually believe in what he's saying.
He doesn't give that same
Because
quality
he
to
gives
other
you-
people.
Because
he doesn't give that
he
same
gives
quality
you
to other
the
people.
biblical
It's not
backing for
about
some
belief.
things. So let's
It's
not
not-
act as if everything he's saying is stupid.
It's not
But
about
go ahead.
belief. It's about reasoning. He's not just waking up one morning and saying it's not. He's giving you facts. He's giving you research work. He's giving you history leading to that
Life is about
conclusion.
perspective.
So it's, you choose what you want to believe.
Yes.
So even when all the reason has been put in front of you, you can decide, I don't care, I don't want to believe it.
Right.
That's a different
That's your
thing.
choice.
But not to say that, you
Yeah.
know, he's an attention seeker. He doesn't just come out like one attention seeker seeking attention. He's actually giving you research.
If you
work
want
saying,
attention,
And there's
"Marry the
something,
book
you,
that
you know what,
believe in."
you know what is important? It is important for all of us to have a curious mind. It is
Yes.
important for us to ask questions. Now that DeFreeze has said something, if you didn't know before, you go and check in
Go
your
and check
Bible.
it out.
And you want to come and prove him wrong. So that is what you should, you know, inspire in us.
we don't like to
I
think.
want, yes,
Like
we don't
to
like to
take
think.
Like
Exactly.
We want people
Which is
somebody
why I
will tell
said
us
every
one thing
Christian
and
should
then-
already know that we were not asked biblically to celebrate,
We have to go on
but
the
we
25th.
chose to celebrate.
Yes.
So if you already
My
know
own
that,
is that DeFreeze cannot post me. We are
Not this
celebrating
Christmas,
We are
right?
dressed white and red.
Can we quickly take
This
one tweet?
Christmas we will
What's even
celebrate
about
it.
the
Yes, go
One
ahead.
tweet. So it's an insult, as according to Tola Oshunuga. It's an insult associating Jesus to paganism and commercialism. That everyone does it does not make it scriptural, right, or acceptable. I'll be happy to stand alone instead of following the
so
crowd.
she
However,
obeys all
I
the
don't
scriptures.
condemn you.
She
Let's
obeys
go on a
everything
break.
in the Bible.
And we
Abi.
come
It's
back.
just her opinion.
We'll come back. We'll talk to our audience to find out what you're doing for Christmas. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
Thanks for staying with us. So nice, our audience are all dressed, complying with the colors, red and white. Thank you so much. You guys look so beautiful.
you.
So I'm going to come to you guys. What are you doing? I'm going to start with Honorable Karim. What are you doing for Christmas? What are your plans? What have you done? And what are you, today is Christmas Day. What are you exactly?
cooking?
Aside from BOV, what else are you going to do? Tell us, Honorable Karim. We can.
Okay, today is for celebration of love,
Yeah.
and we need to show love to our neighbors, especially the poor ones that are around us.
Exactly.
Even in our extended family, we need to use this day to remember them. And in return, after Christmas, we'll get all the results, and it will be a good one in Jesus' name.
So that's the beauty of Christmas. So why are we complicating matters? I mean, that's what it's supposed to be about.
I didn't grow up
Giving,
with
love, sharing. That's, yeah, go
Mariah,
ahead,
I
Mariah.
didn't grow up with much. I remember
Right.
at my grandma's house during Christmas. We did it at Salah as well. She will have this big tray, long tray. You have rice and stew, and you put it, and then you mix it. Then all the children on the street will sit around the tray and eat. The only special treatment I got is if it's my grandmother's tray. Everybody, when they take their rice, they'll show me, is this okay? Or is it too much? If it's too much, I say, no, it's too much. Then you now reduce the rice and eat it.
serious?
Yes.
You are
But,
bully.
you know, with that, that's what we had. And we're
We need
so
to try
happy.
that
We
here
didn't
in
have-
Lagos. We
we
just sit
didn't
on the
have so
floor and
much
have this.
No, I had that experience.
Shouldn't we be trying that?
We should.
I had that experience. And you see that eating together encourages a child that is, you know, usually not, that doesn't have appetite
social
for food
skill.
to eat. So when I was growing up, that's how it, and my sisters and me till date. I might eat a small portion when I'm eating alone, but once I'm eating with my sisters, we always
I
eat
just
from the
remember
same
that my
plate.
stepmother, I used to follow them to Cotonou, and she had a family member in Cotonou there. Every meal, actually, it's not just on Christmas.
Yes.
Every meal,
You eat
they
together.
put everything together. You're on the
Just-
floor.
I mean-
Maybe we should start that in my house.
No, we do that. My house, we
Mariah,
do that. Every
you know what?
every meal for the weekends when husband is around, we eat together. We don't sit on the dining. We sit on the floor. The kids,
Ah.
You see that
every
floor thing?
weekend, my kids look forward to eating with
God, I
daddy.
wanna try
and
that.
and it helps.
It's a survival. It's a survival trick. Oh, let me tell you. The
How do you mean?
Let me take this call. Let me
you
come
eat
to
by
you.
force.
Thanks for calling. Who is this from Idi Arab, I believe? Jumoke, thanks for calling. Go ahead, please.
What's wrong with our phones?
Okay, I think that line is going. Let me come to the audience then. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah. First of all, I want to wish everybody Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in advance.
So what are you doing for Christmas?
Concerning what that is Fresh said, to me, I look beyond that. I look onto the one that came to give us everything. He gave us everything. Is what to be celebrated. He gave us life. Jesus Christ is the only one that you talk all around. Christianity, Islam, everything, his name is there. Right. He's the ultimate. Okay. We need to celebrate him.
All right.
He came to give us love. That's
Thank
my
you very
own.
much. Okay, so I think we have a call now. Hello, are you there? Jumoke, you're back. Go ahead, please. Hello? Okay, we're having trouble with that call. Yes.
So I feel that we're supposed to talk about a little bit about Christmas traditions that we grew up with, you know, things that we used to do when we were small. And for me, it was, I used to be at home alone most of the time as an only child. And Christmas was, we go to Alagbado. And that's my big uncle's house, and all the, like, everybody, all the cousins, all of us would be there. We were there like for a weekend. So we would not plan drama, we would act, we would plan to do one movie, we would sing carol. That's my favorite memory of Christmas. It's that time to bond with families, relatives. We sing together. It's even still my best memory of having kids around. So I try to do that with my children. I try to make them ensure that get in touch with your cousins, get in touch with family members. Not that we live separately now.
Growing up, I grew up in a Muslim family, so we didn't do Christmas like that. But for whatever reason, my mother would put up a tree. Because my daddy's birthday is December 5. So December 1, a tree goes up, whether we like it or not. So a tree goes up, and we had Christian neighbors, so we used to go there. That's where I used to spend my Christmas day. But you would think that we're actually Christian, but we're not. We had all the decorations. My mother just liked the effigy. She liked the Christmas effigy. Yes, but we never did anything in the house.
What my mom used to do, she had this nativity scene. We didn't have a tree, but we had the nativity scene, and we'll set it up. We used to do it together.
Nativity scene.
Yes, so you have the Mary, Joseph, baby in the manger, with the hay and the cows and the sheep and the angels and everything.
Let me hold you for a second. I have a call first. Morning, are you there?
Yeah, hello, good morning.
Good morning. Merry Christmas.
I'm one of those folks that don't celebrate Christmas, so that's why I wouldn't want to say same to you.
Go ahead.
I want to make my point very clear. The reason why I don't celebrate Christmas is this. Now, Christmas, if it be one of those social feasts like Independence Day, Children's Day, and any other social feast, I don't have a problem with it. But when it now has that tag, Christian feast, that makes it a religious feast. And every religious feast is ordained and commanded by the deity or the god that particular religion is worshipping.
Okay.
That particular deity or god tells you when to celebrate it, how to celebrate it. But in the case of Christmas, being a religious feast, now the question which begs for answer is it the God of the Bible, whom we Christians celebrate, that gave us the command to celebrate it?
Oh God.
If we
want to celebrate our shop price, don't come and put sad inside this our guy.
This is your matter. This philosophy that you're putting in. The theory, whatever it is, we'll come to you. See, there'll be a day for this. Yeah. Let us celebrate today. After today,
I wonder how his children would understand this philosophy. Because last time we had a conversation, my daughter kept insisting, I've been to everybody's house on the streets. It's only our house that is different. And I had to explain to her that in the middle of the year in August, it was only our house that was actually different. He didn't spot that everybody else was having a doll house. So there's light everywhere, it's glowing. So I wonder how Zeno's children would understand what he's saying.
Let me take this call from, I'm sorry, the audience. Go ahead, please. Your comments.
A comment from the audience.
And in Ecclesiastes chapter 3, there is a time for everything under the sun. And it is time for we, the Christians, to celebrate this Christ. Joy to the world. Let earth receive her king. We have received this king. Please, nobody should disturb us. My pastor used to tell us, Please celebrate, but don't do that thing that you will do. And Jesus is watching you from above, and he won't be happy with you. Please, let's celebrate. Be happy. This morning I have cooked pepper soup. So I'm happy.
Yes, now, if you see the pot of rice I cooked yesterday, and chicken, so because I did chicken, the rice and chicken, I'm doing onion and for today.
Ofada sauce is
These people, as you're seeing them, on Christmas Day, they'll give me one excuse or the other. But I know that my neighbors, they never disappoint. I'm going
So you're
back
shouting out
to my pepper soup, to my pepper soup people, to my all the orishi.
There's a gentleman at the top end I'd like to hear from. At the top end, let me take this call from Shola, then I'll talk to him. Shola, are you there? Thanks for calling. Go ahead, please, from Uyo.
Yeah, hello, good morning.
Go ahead, Shola. Thanks for calling. Merry Christmas.
My name is Shola, calling from Uyo.
Yes, go ahead.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yep, yes, very clearly. Go ahead.
Okay. I don't believe in what that guy is saying. Okay. This Xmas has been celebrated before I was born. So what am I going to tell my children?
Yes,
I can't
exactly.
Christmas because of what someone is saying. To me, it doesn't make sense. We just need to celebrate it and get used to our family.
Thank you, Jare.
And
change is difficult.
People that have not been seen before, like Igbo people. This is the time they normally come to the village.
So you don't want them to come and marry.
That they should not celebrate Christmas again. How would it?
Thank you, Jare, Mr. Shola. People go and read one book now, and after coming out of the theories.
Right.
Yes.
I'd like to say thank you to Mr. Daniel. You know he's our faithful fan. And
yes.
this card,
thank you very much.
This card that he sent to us is a very serious. There's a very beautiful message inside. I would have loved to read, but because of time.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr.
Let me take one last
Daniel.
comment before we rush on the break. Go ahead, very quickly, please.
Good morning.
Morning.
Sit down, please.
You don't need to stand. You can sit. Go ahead.
I want to just say this. I know some people don't believe in Christmas and some do. But if you don't believe in it, does not mean we should criticize those who believe in it.
Them with their celebration.
The focus here is Jesus. And I think the personality of Jesus, we should look at it and emulate it, celebrate it, live the life. Jesus represents a selfless personality. And this is what I'll try to pass across to us, that we should look at that and live a selfless life.
Fantastic.
Not focusing this season, not focusing on our families, ourselves alone.
All right, fantastic.
To look at others.
Thank you very much. So we'll end with that. So I think in summarizing, we agreed that we should celebrate. That the free should not pour sand in our gari. All the philosophers, all those of you that are reading books, read your book in your house. As for us and our family, we are celebrating Christmas. So we'll go on a break. When we come back, we'll dance because Nero is in the building. Nero success. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
Àwa ti wá láti mú ẹ̀bùn fọ́ba tàbí lónìí kéré o.
Kérésìmesì, Kérésìmesì dé, Kérésìmesì dé.
Àbí olùgbàlà o.
Àbí olùgbàlà kan fún wa. Nílùú Bẹ́tílíhẹ́mù. Ẹni tí ó jọba yé, ráyéráyé, àwa sì ti rí ìrànwọ́ rẹ̀ láwọ̀sán. Àwa ti wá láti mú ẹ̀bùn fọ́ba tàbí lónìí.
so much. Thanks to everyone who has made today an amazing one. We wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to thank the cake maker, Cake Arena. Thank you so much. Duffel Foods, they gave us Indomie noodles for our audience, Power Oil for them, and Dano Milk for the audience. Thank you so much, Duffel Foods, for that. And Sunlight Food Industries for the La Coco energy drink for us. And to Honorable Mrs. Karim, who always gives us sausage rolls and meat pies. Thank you so much. We truly appreciate you all. We want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. To our audience, we love you. Thank you so much for being here for us. Thank you. Really appreciate you. God bless you.
Aṣíwájú